I've done a few big backpacking trips. I'm always working on my pack list and trying to come up with the ultimate minimalist packing list. My goal has always been to go from backpacking with a large backpacking pack to cut it down to the point where I can travel with just a regular sized backpack. So last year I spent 5 weeks in Japan, and I did that with a 22-liter Deuter backpack. This is the packing list that got me through that 5-week trip in December in Japan. I think it's a really great baseline all year round packing list. The theme here is lots of merino wool, which you can wear for longer because it doesn't smell, and then quick dry fabrics, including the wool. So you're going to be washing socks, underwear, t-shirts on a regular basis, just giving them a sink wash. And whatever you're not wearing, you can dry overnight or let it dry during the day while you're out and you're wearing your one outfit. It's essentially one set of clothes with smart layering, quick dry materials, and merino so you don't get stinky. This is honestly all you need, and you can be comfortable and clean and travel indefinitely. So let's go through all the items individually and explain why they're on the list. 2 t-shirts, both merino wool. This stuff doesn't stink. It just doesn't pick up body odor like a cotton shirt, which lets you get away with wearing it way more times in between washing. When you do wash it, it's also quick dry, and it'll usually dry overnight. 1 long sleeve, also merino, and this one's from Mech. 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of undies, again, all merino. 1 pair of shorts, these are nylon quick dry. And 1 pair of jeans. The philosophy here is the opposite of everything else on the list. Jeans can be worn for days or weeks between washing. They're durable and they don't pick up dirt or coffee stains or anything like that. When it is time to wash them every couple of weeks, they definitely won't dry overnight. So this is one where I'd recommend paying to use a washer and dryer. 1 belt. 1 pair of sandals, and these are optional. I'd only bring these if you know you're going to go to the beach. And if you do, make sure they're comfortable enough to walk in. 1 pair of shoes, and I've decided that sneakers are the best choice. You can do anything in these. You can walk, hike, run, and they're casual enough so you don't feel out of place in the city. I really think these are the most versatile shoe. 1 puffy jacket or fleece. This one's the Arc'teryx Atom. It's super comfy, warm, and light, and it's going to be the only jacket you need unless it's pouring out. If you're on a tight budget, you could go with a fleece instead. And for when it is pouring, 1 hard shell jacket. For accessories, I bring my Kindle, passport, phone, and wallet, plus the chargers, and a water bottle. For toiletries, it's just the usual. This bag from Eagle Creek is really nice, and the hanger is great because there's not always counter space in hostels or public bathrooms. Toothpaste, toothbrush, deodorant, hair stuff, floss, razor, just the basics. You might also want to add some soap or body wash. The towel is actually a swimmer's towel. It's really small and wrings out almost completely dry. The pack itself is a 22-liter pack from Deuter. It's just a regular sized backpack. This is the same bag I brought to university every day. This folding technique helps keep everything small and organized. You fold over the first 2 inches, fold it into thirds, and then roll it up, and it folds into itself to make a nice little roll. This works for everything. It works for shorts and pants as well. For jackets, fold it into thirds and then roll it up into the hood. Now take out what you're going to wear for the day: a shirt, underwear, socks, jeans, belt, shoes, phone and wallet, and there's not that much left. So that explains all the items. Everything here layers. So you can go from summer, shorts and a t-shirt, to winter, jeans, a bunch of layers, and then a jacket. And also, everything is neutral colors that all go together. You need to be able to wear every possible combination of the clothes that you have because you have so few. And with that, I think it's time for a fashion show. let's try to go through some of the specifics for how to actually make this work. We don't want to be backpacking and being gross and dirty. With this amount of stuff, you can be comfortable and clean. Washing. The strategy is basically, when you go to bed, whatever's dirty, sink wash and hang to dry overnight. And most of this stuff, everything except the jeans, should dry overnight. Usually you're going to get a few hangers with your hostel bed. You can find something to hang them on. Sometimes there'll be some funny situations when you have underwear hanging all over the hostel, but that's okay. As for how long to wear stuff, with these merino shirts and the jeans, you don't need to wash these shirts every day. These shirts definitely have a few days of wear in them. When I go to bed, if one of the shirts has been worn, but it's not dirty enough that I have to wash it yet, I'm still going to find a hanger and hang it to air out overnight. And this is going to make your stuff last so much longer. Same with the jeans. You're wearing the jeans most days, but every night, hang them over a chair, hang them on a hanger, and it makes a difference. The jeans are the one item that's different. Everything else, we're washing it every night, but you're not going to sink wash and dry these overnight. You can always find a laundromat. So the jeans, honestly, you can wear for 2 weeks in a row. When they get stinky and you have to wash them, dry them, throw the rest of your stuff in while you're at it. Secret, special, too much information tip, but this is real. You got 2 pairs of underwear, don't wear underwear to bed. You're not going to want to or necessarily have time to wash one every night, and that's okay. Let the dirty one air out overnight, put it back in your bag the next day, and like these, you can get a few days. By not wearing one to bed, that's like 8 hours that you're not getting it dirtier. And you can have it hanging up and nicely airing out, so it's kind of okay in the morning. My first trip, I bought like a regular travel towel, and they're okay. And they're a little bigger, so you could wrap it around your waist when you're coming out of the shower. You could use it as a beach towel, but they takes up a lot of room and they don't actually dry that fast. This swimming towel is a game changer. Cons, it's tiny, so you can't wrap it around your waist, you can't take it to the beach, but it totally works to dry you off. It wrings out almost dry. You wring it out, it's dry enough to put in your bag. This list does have a lot of expensive items. Basically everything is kind of high performance and you're paying for that. I've built up this collection over the past few years and the past few trips. Where I have it now, I'm super happy with it, and I think this stuff is going to get me through a lot more trips. The result is you are so much more free than having a large pack and a lot of stuff. All this stuff is not heavy. The 22-liter bag isn't even full. Casual clothes and a small pack, and you really blend in and you don't even look like you're a tourist. You show up to a new town and you don't need to get to the hostel, drop off your big bag before you do anything. You can walk around and be comfortable with that bag all the time. Did many hikes in Japan with the backpack on. That gives you so much freedom to do whatever you want. Go wherever you want. If every trip you take less stuff, you're doing great. So I hope you got some good ideas. If you have any questions or anything needs elaborating, leave a comment, send me a message, and I'm happy to help. I've got links in the description to where you can find all the items on the list for the best prices I could find. So, frick. Get out there, pack light, have a good trip.